Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your August 2020 love reading. I'm Madeline Marie. This is the Rotation 411 channel. What can you tell me about Virgo's love life for August 2020? Knight of Pentacles. Not bad. This is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, so this could very well be you. This is also a steady relationship, present time, so a lot of you may be in one. The High Priestess, as a clarifier, means you're really following your intuition at this time. Some of you could even be dealing with a Pisces or possibly a Cancer, somebody who's very intuitive. Let's see what's going on with this. Oh, at the root of the reading, we have the Nine of Swords. So, you know, swords is all about communication, thinking, talking. So it's for some of you could be like there was some sort of hurtful words that were said that somebody can't get over. And for others of you, it could be just worries, you know, keeping you up at night in regards to this situation. We have a lot of cups. Okay. So with the Knight of Cups in reverse, it's sort of like this relationship used to be a little bit more emotional, or there was an emotional attachment. It's still there, but in reverse, it means it's sort of not working, you know, in your favor at this time. And this could also be a person in your past, possibly slightly younger, about the same age as you, who, you know, maybe is, even though they're not present in your life anymore, they are still influencing this situation with this Knight of Pentacles. For others of you, the Knight of Cups could have kind of switched up and become more like the Knight of Pentacles, which is a little bit slower paced, steady, but very still solid and firm. So them going from kind of being emotional about you to steady and firm might have you a little bit worried. In the coming days and weeks, we have the Seven of Cups. And this can talk about deceit, illusions, not seeing things clearly. It can also be intoxication, possibly, you know, drugs and alcohol. Not always, but sometimes. And it can also be about having a lot of options in temptation as well. So if you are in a steady relationship, there may be temptation for one or both of you. We'll clarify that in a moment. And with the Queen of Cups in reverse in the short-term outcome, if you are dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, it's like she's there, but she's very emotionally cold or cut off from you. And this could also be a male, so he could be there, but being, you know, he used to show his emotions, and now he's very cut off emotionally. And this causes you some worry at night. You know, Swords is traditionally, like I said, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, you know, air signs, but you are ruled by Mercury, which rules Gemini. So you can often keep yourself up late at night, Virgo, worrying and analyzing things. So I'm going to use another deck. I haven't used this one tonight, so we'll use this one. The cards are a little bit graphic, so I've marked this video as 18 and over. So can you tell us a little bit more about the Seven of Cups coming up in the coming days and weeks? What is the Seven of Cups? Sort of cloud. See this dark cloud, you know, kind of over this. What is going on with the Seven of Cups for Cancer? Or sorry, for Virgos. Cancer's is Cups, but no, for Virgos, August 2020 love reading. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is the same character here, the same exact card, just in a different deck. See here, he's bringing her fruit, you know, anything tangible is Pentacles. So it can even be, you know, food, sustenance. He's bringing her an offer, a pair, and, you know, here he's also bringing that offer for something solid, something steady. And I think, you know, a man wanting to feed you is definitely, or a woman is definitely showing that they care, that they're there for you. But this is in reverse here. So you could be a little unsure or unclear about whether this person really cares for you, about whether they really care whether you eat or not, or you live or die kind of thing for the more dramatic folks out there. So you can't see this clearly, that this person is here for you. You're a little confused about it. And had you not had this reading, you would have been confused about this in the coming days and weeks. Like right now, your intuition is very clear, but it's almost like if you don't listen to it or use it, you could end up a little mixed up and confused over here. So let's pull another card to clarify this Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups situation for Virgo. Oh, here we go. The Nine of Pentacles. So in the traditional deck, this can be a card that's a little bit burdensome. So for a small percentage of you, you could feel like, especially by this depiction, like this person is too much for you. I put on the 90s R&B. I had to switch it up, doing all these videos in the house alone. So, you know, it's like you could feel like this person's too much, like they want too much, like they're even taking a lock of your hair when you're sleeping, like they're a little obsessive. I wouldn't traditionally connotate the Seven of Cups with obsession, but it can very well be, you know, imagination, Neptune. So you could feel like this person's a little obsessive, and so it makes you kind of not trust if they're really stable. You could also feel like they have other obsessions, whether that's other people or, you know, hobbies or something that keeps them from emotionally investing in you. So let's go ahead and see what's up with the Nine of Pentacles. We know Virgos, I have a Virgo moon. We know Virgos tend to overanalyze and stay up late thinking at night. So what is going on at the root of the reading? What is worrying Virgo? The Magician. So, wow, this Magician is intense. Yeah, you have a lot more, you know, in this deck, you see the Magician, he has a sword there and he's sharpening his sword. And the Magician is all about taking what, you know, manifesting what you want, kind of like the High Priestess. The High Priestess is more intuition, picking up on it. But you have a lot more power over this situation than you realize. With the Nine of Swords here, you know, it takes one more sword, usually it would be the Ace of Swords, for completion, for 10 of Swords, to come full circle on this. So with him here, you really, if you can gain control of your thoughts, you have a lot of power to manifest and visualize this relationship if you don't get caught up here. So don't underestimate, you know, your intuition or like the power of thought, especially for you, Virgo. You have the power of thought. So use your intuition, but, you know, keep your thoughts under control. You don't have to, you know, fight them. Anything you resist, you know, persists, but just really keep your, you know, when you start worrying, try to channel it and strategize. So what is going on with the Knight? Oh, I'm taking that one. The Knight of Cups in reverse, we have the Stars. Oh, in this deck, it's the stars, not just star, the star. So this is wish fulfillment. So I feel like you may have had something with this person in the past, or you may still be with them, but in the past it really felt like, you know, the one wish fulfillment. It was just all magical, you know, the honeymoon phase. And so it's kind of like you're not in that mode anymore, or you've had that in the past, and this is a little almost too grounded for you. Even though you are, you know, earth sign, it could just be stagnant, like you feel like you need more excitement, like you miss how it was in the beginning. And this could even be, for if you miss how it was in the beginning, if it was more exciting, then this Nine of Pentacles could be feeling sort of like you're trapped, you're stuck. This person kind of has too much control over you. He's, you know, has access to you. Maybe you want to put up more boundaries, or maybe you need to, you know, just to get your thoughts in order. So tell me a little more about the Queen of Cups in the short term, next month or two outcome for Virgo. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. So this is the same card here, and here it's in reverse. So for some of you, getting your thoughts together is going to change this situation around for you, where you're not going to be feeling, you know, up at night. You're still going to have those thoughts in the back of your mind somewhere, because the card's still here, but it's in reverse. So you are going to be able to gain control of these. And I feel like for some of you, there is a loss here. You might have lost 2 people, or you're afraid of, I have to be really honest, I never try to read negative, but I am picking up that somebody might be trying to hold on to someone they know they're about to lose. The Queen of Cups can be male or female. And they may have lost someone in the past, so it's scaring them even more. They don't, you know, you're kind of going to maybe go get intoxicated. But that's just for a couple of you. So if Virgo is able to gain control of their thoughts here and reverse this nine of swords as indicated, will the situation turn around with their love, with their Queen of Cups person? Another thing I'm getting is, for some of you, this could be that this relationship that you're having with the Knight of Pentacles is not approved by like a woman in your life, or, you know, like a mother, sister, somebody like that that you really care about. You're like, they wouldn't approve of this relationship, so you're afraid of losing them because you have decided to be in this. Or even it could be a third party. You're afraid of missing the opportunity. Maybe just for a couple of you, it could be that, and cross watchers, don't get mad. It could be that you have somebody that you know, the one that got away, that you're just afraid that if you give all the way into this, that you might miss out on this Queen of Cups. So let's get a little more clarity about the Queen of Cups and turning this 9 of Swords situation around. The 7 of Cups. So it's the same card as this. A lot of duality, or not duality, a lot of confirmation. This is a strong message coming through. It's 2 different decks, 78 cards each deck. That's what, you know, 140, 156 different cards, and we get multiples. So 7 of Cups, yeah, I feel like you're feeling, you know, you know, very caught up in this. It could almost be too that this relationship has become obsessive, and you two can't see your other stuff in life clearly because you're so wrapped up in each other. Or it could be you're really fantasizing about this person, you know, caught up in the fantasy of it. And I would say this is good here too, because it's like, in order to get control of your thoughts, you might just have to channel some of that energy into fantasies about your person if you can't, you know, be with them as much as you'd like. So with that being said, I want to get into my favorite part of the reading, which is seeing how your person is currently feeling and what they're going to do about it, and how the outcome will be. I really like this deck. I haven't used it for a minute, so I'm going to continue. Kind of go with whichever pulls me. So how is Virgo's person, significant other, or person of interest feeling about them August 2020? How is Virgo's person of interest or significant other feeling about them August 2020? Let's take this next one. The 3 of Pentacles. So they feel like this is very solid and steady. Just like that Knight of Pentacles we saw, you know, this is a foundation. They feel very secure with you, or for some of you, they feel like you're definitely not going anywhere. You're someone that they can rely on, but they also feel very connected to you. They feel like, you know, you're a team. You guys can handle things together. And, oh, I went ahead and flipped that, but the question is, how is Virgo, or what is Virgo's person going to do about how they're feeling? What are they going to do about how they're feeling? What is their behavior going to be August 2020 in regards to how they feel about Virgo? the Emperor. So some of you could be dealing with an Aries, but the Emperor is all about taking charge, building an empire. You know, it's also Aries, initiative, starting something. So it's not quite jumping in like the Fool and taking the big journey on. The Emperor is more seasoned, you know, he's the warrior. He's very high status in, you know, the kingdom, the major arcana under the king. So he is a very important player, and he really can stand the test of time. Very pragmatic, but also can be romantic if he has the right stuff in his chart. So he's going to pursue you. He's going to come towards you. He or she, they're not afraid. You know, they feel very confident in this relationship. So what is going to be the outcome of Virgo's person? How they feel. They're very feeling secure and stable, where Virgo might be feeling, as the last spread said, a little bit, you know, tied down. What is the outcome of Virgo's person's behavior and actions and feelings? The Nine of Swords in reverse again. So I swear I shuffled pretty good, you guys. With the Nine of Swords in reverse as the outcome for this, it's going to help you get out of your head, get out of your worries. You know, I think you're going to be responsive to this. So that is going to be the outcome. You're going to get some of those worries off of your mind, as you can see here, she's doing. All right. So with that being said, how is Virgo currently feeling about their person or significant other? How is Virgo currently feeling about their person or their significant other? Oh, this card came out. The Moon. So you do feel very emotionally connected to them. There is a sense of duality on this particular card in this deck, but the Moon isn't usually about duality. Could be about phases, you know, femininity, nurturing the mother, things like that. So you, especially if you're male, you may be feeling like this woman is mothering you, or she reminds you of your mom, and that could be good or bad. We can clarify that later. But you do feel a very like intuitive connection, like you can really read this person and you get along really well intuitively. So what is Virgo going to do about how they're feeling about their person of interest? What is Virgo going to do? Single or taken? Take that one. Death in reverse. So you're not going to be taking it slow, Virgo. You know, I think you kind of are wanting to. You know, you're the Knight of Pentacles. You're slow and steady. But with death, this is all about transformation and change. So you may not want to make those changes quickly because you know it's going to cause a lot of, especially for those of you that had that, you know, mother sister situation, someone who might disapprove. You just don't want to upset the status quo, or you don't want too many changes too fast. And you know, death is already gradual change, but it's also transformation. So you know, even though the Tower is like right away, for those of you that know tarot, death is like eventually you're gonna hit the breaking point and have to go through the whole death and rebirth phase. And a lot of times it's a lot of work to even get there. So you're kind of like, I don't want to keep digging towards this because I know eventually things are really going to get shaken and stirred up, right? That might be the title of the video. So with the Emperor here, your person, he or she, is going to be the one that's going to keep pushing you to forward. And I think you're going to be receptive to that, but you're slightly dragging your feet just in anticipation of this big transformation. But I think you're pretty on board emotionally here. So what is going to be the outcome for Virgo in regards to their person and their feelings, everyone involved in the greater good? What is going to be the outcome of this situation? The Seven of Cups in reverse. So remember before in the last spread, this came out here to clarify that Queen of Cups in reverse, and also it was here. It was that card of illusion and delusion. See if I can find it really quick. Yes, this one. But it's in reverse here, so that's really good. That means that you're putting down the illusions. You're going to be very clear. You know that this person's for you, and sometimes it can be as a result of this reading that you're kind of recognizing these qualities and feeling a little bit more reassured. if it does resonate with you. So I would love to go ahead and see, what is going to make you feel like, the dark cloud has broken and you can see clearly again. And if, it's more fantasy or reality for you too. Also, I want to see what your person's going to do to really ease your mind here. So if you would like to find out about that, and also see what's going on with your feelings about the moon, if you want to really look into your subconscious, Virgo, you can join me in the extended reading. I have them on Psychics Gold. A lot of readers do them on Vimeo, but for me it's Psychics Gold. So if you go to the link below in the description, it says personal and extended readings, and you can click on that and just scroll down past all of the personal reading options, and you'll see Virgo August extended love reading, and you can join us in the extended. If you would like to check out the big 144 series, that's where I'm covering all the suns and moons. Actually, Virgo Sun Aries Moon is slated next, so if you are a Virgo Sun Aries Moon, you might want to subscribe so you can check that out. And for the rest of you, you can subscribe to see your Sun and Moon combos and everyone else's. I also do the bonus of the rising sign, so it's 1,728 combinations. Let me go ahead and pull a Lover's Oracle card to leave you with, and to transition the rest of you that are coming with me into the extended reading. So of August 2020. These are a little hard to shuffle. Sometimes I just like to mix them up a little. Let's see this one. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. I get this one quite often, actually, but I like it. It's like you can't make any wrong choices, really, because, I mean, if the person's right for you, it doesn't matter what happens, they're going to be there for you. So, and if they're not right for you, it doesn't really matter whether you choose them right or wrong, So, let's go ahead and pull one more. Let's see this one. A little dove here. Says, new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So yes, definitely, I feel like some of you are already on the road with this person, and you kind of know what's up, or you're already with them, and you're, just getting, there's stagnancy, so you need it to sort of cycle into something new. And then for a lot of you, there's a brand new person coming in, and possibly an Aries, Emperor, something like that. And right now you could be just feeling a little bit, in your emotions, and here this person, sees you as the one, and they're going to come in with that, all that energy as the Emperor. Thank you very much, Virgo, and please like and subscribe if you'd like to see future readings.